Hello, one and all, I'm Grimplejeez, and welcome back to Dark Souls, where we see that giant floating man. He might not be giant, he might not be floating, he just may be hovering, maybe, with a giant jet engine up his arse. You never really know in these day and ages. I mean, magic can do anything. But I just think he's just there, having a good old time, just experiencing the breeze coming through the new door we just created. Well, technically no door we created. Anyway, we need to explore more of this place and stop looking at giant floating man up there. We may have to suck on a hand or two to deal with him, though. Doesn't sound too pleasant. How did you die? Why are you there? I don't know. Are you coming down? I hope not. Hey, will you give a shout if you start coming down? That'd be great, you know. But I've got guarding that door. So there must be something interesting. I also hear slime again. You know, slime is an interesting thing, because you never know what it truly is slimy, and what isn't slimy. So, let's go and explore the rest of this place, shall we? I mean, I'm sure we're going to behold many, many different things, aren't we? I'm sure we will. One of those things will happen to be a giant slimy thing. It sounds slimy, sounds gooey, sounds like a friend of mine. Just not as much as, I don't think a friend of mine would actually live here, though. Anyway, let's see. Oh. It's one of those things. Oh no, there's ghosts. No, no, bat, bat. Okay, we need to run away. Run away! We need to go suck on a hand, quick. Okay, let's go in the water. All right. Okay, I'm gonna lie. That really scared me. Just seeing that giant hand come out to my face. I don't want binoculars. I want to suck a hand. There we go. Got a problem in life? Just suck a dead person's hand until the flesh just rots away in your mouth. You may get a bit of a sewer breath, mind you. It might be as bad as Jenkum. But trust me, it's worth it. You get to kill anyone you want, spiritually of you, of course. You need to make sure you kill that ghost. And we need to make sure the ghost... Hello, I was expecting you this time. Hello, do you want to come over and give me a cuddle? I could do it for a cuddle. Ooh. No. You're a bit angry, I know. I know that tends to happen to dead people. Dead people seem to get angry at the littlest things. But don't worry, you're now permanently dead. See, you even gave me a hand. Great. Now do with the ones I sucked. Oh, there's actually dead people in here. Well, people who want to kill other people. Are you going to waddle your way over here? You are. I managed to attract you with my scent, my ever so glorious egg. I always knew my egg would attract, you know, the nice men that I'm interested in. Like this man right here, who can't make up his mind. I have that effect on people, don't worry. But don't worry, you won't be able to grope me. You're dead now. Experience the beyond, and give me a slap. No, stop giving me your chunks. I want your slaps. Is there another man in here? Oh no, there is a ghost. I can see him in the ceiling. Now, I want to know if there's a... There is a man. Hello, man. Run away from the man. Oh god, he has a stick. But my stick is better. Maybe not as old, mind you. Actually, it probably is older than his stick. I never thought of that. That premise never entered my mind. Oh, God. Oh, thank God he's a bit slow about the first blow, ain't he? God, if he hit me with that, my shield would go flying in the opposite direction. Like his head. Or his ass, like I just hit right there. Do you have anything on you? No. Can I play with your body? Yes. It was fun. Get off my leg. Go on, go off. God, the guy, you know, you say you want to play with him, and then they just start groping your leg. Or let go. Now, I know there's a ghost in here. Oh, you're getting awfully close. Oh, God, you're fast, too. Wow. I mean, do you do this as a living? You need to stop that. Okay, he did not like that. Okay, luckily the pillar is blocking him. You know, we can have a nice conversation about what you truly are right now. But I don't think you're interested in conversation, are you? No! No! I didn't know he made souls. Now we do. He needs to die fast. And now. No, not another one. Ow! Okay, I have no form of healing myself. You should know this by now, Mr. Skullman. I drank all my potions. Look. It's not even... It's actually just a drip left. It's not enough to make me a bit tipsy. Dear God, these things are so insensitive. I should get away from the walls. Ghosts. But let's explode this soul. There we go. We've angered the ghost. Right, the ghost has been angered. But we have to be worried because where else are they going to come from? Not just the ceiling, I hope. Look, there he is. Are you going to come down or are you making patrols? I'm being careful. I'm so sensitive right now. Just the slightest of blows could come down and eat me. I don't trust that chest either. And I believe that might have triggered one of the ghosts. Did it? No. No, I did not. Right, we're safe for now. Alright, let's just open up this chest. Are you evil? You're not evil. You're a Titanite chunk. I'm so afraid of death. Death is imminent. I swear it is. Oh, I know this. There's a person right there. I knew you were peeing in a corner. I could hear you whittling. Alright, stop piddling everywhere. I know you do. Oh, it didn't break my shield instantly. I thought it did. Maybe because I used worse shields back in the day. Maybe. By the way, you deserve to die. I'm sorry. It's just law. Law of life and death. If you consume people's souls, I must consume your soul. I mean, that's the way of the Highlander, after all. There can only be one giant Mr. Fibbles man. Right, so there, from my knowledge, there was a few ghosts around here. I'm very scared I might sneak up behind me. Anyway, what I should do right now is equip the Saturn ring. A ring to show you what happens if you haven't got your teachings from Artorias. Artorias will come by and basically be like, oh hey, you should do this, right? I mean, that's exactly what he's going to do. I mean, we all know it. So here's a ring of sacrifice so I don't lose anything. Let's go through this door. Now, by going through this door, there's a pit. Let's follow the stairway, shall we? There's also ghosts in this room, but let's ignore the ghosts. The ghosts are fine. They can hover here, have a little disco, whatever they're having. But one thing you noticed is there's a sign here. Needs soldier. I don't know actually what that means. Someone saying random crap. So let's just keep walking down, shall we? And just keep walking down, and down, and down until we can't walk no more. And that's kind of life, isn't it? Just keep walking until you can't walk. And then just keep walking down mentally. I think that sounds like a great plan, in fact. So right here is the end. Good luck, it says. Now, there's just a dark abyss, so to say. Good wording right there. Right there. You can't see the bottom. And so you know what we're going to do? We're going to jump down. Why? Because I'm trying to show you what happens if you don't have the teachings from Artorias before you go down here. Bink! Ring revival. So that's what happens. You die. Instantly. The dark consumes your soul. But luckily we had a ring that can prevent that. There's a ring of sacrifice shattered. There's a ring of sacrifice in effect. We got all 50,000 souls. Wonderful, isn't it? Yes, I know, Game. The ring of sacrifice has done it. So, I wanted to note that. And I can actually level up with these souls. I actually can. Ooh. Ooh. What do I want to level up in? I think faith. Faith? Maybe? Do I want faith? I don't know. I think I might hold him for now, in fact. I don't know when it might come important. It might never come important. I might lose him. But either way, I might save him for a rainy day. Especially in these forest-like areas where it could rain at any moment. There's no Black Knight down here. As you can see, they don't respawn. In fact, this is probably the only instance where you see they don't respawn, as I never really backtracked where the Black Knights actually are. So, we need to go to Artorias. Yes, that sounds like a goal, doesn't it? Go find Artorias so we can go into the Abyss and then kill all the people in there. So there's one thing I want to do. I don't know if you remember, the blacksmith had a quest. Not a quest, a crest. Yes, that's the wording I was looking for. He had a crest to open something. Something that unlocks something and will take us to it. That is the crest of Artorias, after all. Yes. You see, it's all going together, you see. Now, with the crest of Artorias, we can do many different things. Oh, we can do loads of different things, in fact. One of those things happens to be, well, go finding someone. Someone like Artorias, probably just as old. Maybe even younger. We don't know. In fact, the game never actually says. So, before we do that, we need to waddle our way to the blacksmith. I mean, the blacksmith man is never so friendly man. Hard at work. Probably the only thing keeping him from going hollow. Probably lost his family in the great wars of yeon days that have been forgotten by me. And mainly me. And probably loads of other people. First of all, let's kill these bushmen. How are you, Grassman? Hello, Grassman. How you doing? It's been such a long time since I've seen you, Grassman. How you doing? What herbs are you growing these days? No herbs. Oh, that's a bit... well, that's boring, isn't it? I wonder since I killed the butterfly, the herbs have stopped growing. Hope not. That'd be an awful thing if that happened. Dear God. I mean, I love that butterfly. The butterfly was ever so shiny. And I see Hedgehog Man. Hedgehog Man, I'm here. He probably can't hear me because, sadly, I cannot transmit my voice in the game yet. There probably is a mod for that, but I don't have it. Anyway, let's waddle our way to the blacksmith man and spend our ever so wonderful souls buying a sigil. A sigil, a piece of stone, something. Something for future reference. Hello, how you doing?
Well, I'll be. That's a brilliant ember you've got there. For all my years in the trade, that might be the finest. How's about you leave that ember with me? I'm just an old smith. I'd give my left arm for a gem like that.
I mean, what about that black gem I gave you earlier? The giant occult thing, wasn't it? A dark ember. I mean, you loved that. You were infatuated with it. In fact, I was kind of. But I was kind of more with the chaos ember because it looked cool. It looked different. But anyway, I'll give it to you. I have no use for it.
Well, thank you mightily for that. Now, just leave the rest to me. Andre of Astora gets the job done. You shall see.
I believe you, Andre. So, I have something to buy off you. You have a Pacific key. The crest of Artorias. Artorias? So let's read this. The crest opens a door into the Darkroot Gardens sealed by ancient magic. The door leads to the grave of Sir Artorias, the Abyss Walker. Many adventurers have left for the grave, but none have returned, for they make easy prey for local bandits. But with such dangers, the crest will do them more harm than good in the hands of uninitiated. Oh, he's dead. Oh, that's kind of actually rather saddening. Can we buy more than one? No, we cannot. Rather saddening, isn't it? Goodbye.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Yeah, no. Me and Eggman would hate for that to happen. Don't know about you, though. But yeah, so... yeah, we have the crest of Artorias now. It says Artorias is dead. He is the Abyss Walker, though, so maybe he has a hand we can suck. That amazes us to be, like, cursed enough to go into the Abyss. Maybe. Maybe. But as it said, there's a problem with it. There are bandits. There are many bandits, in fact. So, there's so many bandits, in fact, that I'm not going to use the crest. Crest. I keep getting my, well, QR mixed with my CR. My QR, I mean my QU, actually. But either way, we need to go use... we're not going to use it just now. No, there's no reason to do so. We're going to use a shortcut-like route that's a bit more dangerous. Why? Because danger is my middle name. Not really. We don't even know my first name. Mr. Pibbles lost it long ago. In Undeath, you know, many things can happen. I mean, the demonic taint, going hollow ever so slightly. I mean, you can't even see his skin anymore. And we don't even know if we have a brain anymore. Or even a head. Or even a giant set of lovely shampooed hair that's permanently shampooed and, you know, straightened and, you know, brushed every day of his life. We don't know that. All we know is we've got a giant shiny egg on our head that's a bit gooey. I mean, who doesn't love a little bit of gooiness in our lives? Probably a lot of people, in fact. A lot of people probably don't like having goo in their heads. It makes them a bit icky. But either way, we're not here to talk about how goo goes in their heads. We're here to murder people. Maybe not people, but crystal elementals. Now, we remember the crystal elementals that dwelled in this little place. And we also remembered, like, some type of creature firing giant balls of water at us. Yes, you know the ones I'm talking about. Yes, the ones of a Hydra. There's a Hydra down here. The Hydra is not friendly, does not wish to be a friend, only wishes to destroy us. You can see its head's down there. In fact, it's turning towards us. It has seen us. It wants us, just as like I want it. So I want to kill that Hydra. Why do I want to kill the Hydra? Because I can. That's why I want to kill the Hydra. But before I do that, I need to get a clear path down there. Now, before I do that, I need to kill one of these things, or a bunch of these things. Now, these are a lot weaker than the ones in Cease Fortress. They're lesser versions, ones that have escaped his experimentations, or even set loose in the wild. It's never really known how they actually got here. They might be here trying to kidnap the Havel Knight, but I just don't know how to get in there. I mean, I don't blame them. It is a rather hard thing to do, trying to break down the door of a Havel Knight. Oh, you never want to do that. I mean, they wield the heaviest arm in the game. And plus, being the best arm in the game, a giant tooth of a dragon. So this time, let's not back up an edge while talking about Havel Knights. And let's focus on killing these things without being pummeled to death by giant bolts of water. Pressurized water that will eventually destroy us. That will most likely destroy us, in fact. So, we need a... oh, he dropped something. What'd you drop? You dropped a blue chunk. But the thing is with these ones, the blue chunks aren't as common with these creatures as they are with the ones in Cease Fortress, the Duke's Archives. So we need to destroy these, because if we don't destroy them, because the thing is, the Hydra is definitely worth our attention in one way or another. It only deserves our attention, in fact. Now, I don't like you. I really don't. Why? Because you just want to do that to me. And I'm about to slip down, aren't I? Oh, no, I managed to save myself. Now, there's two of them right there. Now what I want to do is try and get them hit by these bolts of water. If I can get them killed, because the thing is, it hurts them too. It's because it's a giant AoE damage. AoE damage tends to hurt all things. Now you're going to fire your bolts. Go on, fire your bolts, Hydra. No, you don't want to fire your bolts, Hydra. Do you want to come save me, please? Oh god, I'm going to have to do this, aren't I? No, Eggman! Eggman, don't get involved! Oh, Eggman, we almost got uppercutted. I can't stand losing you. I mean, I can't stand whatever might happen to you. And I almost walked off the edge once again. That would have been absolutely awful. You things don't actually hurt me at all, do you? No, you don't. Okay, that's one gone. Let's see if I can get the other. You need to stop doing whatever you're doing. Stop trying to smack me with your extendable arm. No one likes extendable arms. It's like those pinchy things. Those pinchy things, you grab the end of it and it's like a bit of a lever. You grab it and the clamp goes together, but you can get hand versions of it. You know what thing I'm talking about. You might. You might not. You might think I'm a bit of delusional. I mean, what's new there, right? So, what we need to do is kill this last one, and then we can fight the Hydra. Here's the bolts of water flying towards me. They're a bit inaccurate, mind you, so they can catch you if you're unprepared. Oh, here it goes. Oh, that tree saved me. Thank God these trees are absolutely fermented into the ground. Think. Oh, wow, we missed. Oh, God, that looked very painful. Well, I mean that. I mean, if that thing would have hit me just then, hopefully I'm able to fly. Oh, kid, no, I'm not. Okay, run time. Actually, I need to take cover behind a tree, quick. Wow, that was narrowly dodged. Now, these trees should save me for the time being, for what I want to do. Yes, they're saving me, plus that cliff face. So we have something to traverse through water, I believe. Now, that thing is the rusted iron ring. I want this ring, because if we want to fight the Hydra one-on-one, it is the only way we can do it. Let's go down and try and serpentine these giant balls of water. I think that's the only thing I can really do. Oh god. Oh, ow, ow. Okay, that's not mean. That's, god damn it. That's so mean of you. Stop it. Don't let me. Okay, hello you. You want to come here and give me a good old cuddle? God, you're very frightening. Very, very frightening, in fact. Now, I want you to dive your heads at me. Stop chucking balls of water and come at me. Right, come on. I know you want to. There we go. That's one head gone. Now, it's not true Hydra. True Hydras, what they do is if they lose a head, they regain it all. But these are not true ones. These are fake Hydras, so to say. Stop it. Right, that's another one gone. Right, it won't die until all of its heads have gone. You can see one of the heads gone right now. Right, you need to chop it. No, oh, no, bad. That's bad. Oh, that was close. Any mistake could involve it eating me. Completely and utterly. Right, we're a bit slow on that one. Okay, Mr. Snake Man. You're a bit of a dragon, I know that. You're a sea serpent. You're maybe one of those giant eels that might be the Four Kings. But right now, I want you to die a very painful death, if you don't mind. Now, there's only 2 heads left. Oh, there's more than 2. Oh. Oh my. No, Mr. Pibbles! No, this could be a spare your death! Don't spare your death. We can't have it right now. If you die now of all times... There's 4 of them, okay. There's 4 heads left. Okay. If you die now of all times, what would the children think? The non-existent one! The ones that you dream of at home! I mean, that's the whole reason the Homewood works. It's because you dream of the children. You're like Michael Jackson, just not a pervert. And not black. Or had surgery to not become black. Okay, so we just need for 1 hit, and the last head should just not even matter anymore. Come on, dragon. Right, there we go. Hydra, where are you? Where's your head? There it is. Hit it, Mr. Pibbles. Mr. Pibbles, did you hit it? No, you did not. You did hit it. Mr. Pibbles, well done. You killed your first Hydra. We got the Dust Crown Ring and a Dragon Scale. What does a Dust Crown Ring do, I hear you say? Ah, well, it does a multitude of things. Many things, in fact. Like, for example, if I can find out, I'll tell you. It is here. This magic crown-shaped ring was granted to the Princess Dusk of Oslade upon her birth. The ring stone allows its wielder to cast additional sorceries, but at a cost at 1/2 of HP. So no matter what, it will halve your health, and well, it allows you to cast more sorceries. Some of the more powerful ones. Now, right about now, we need to look for this lady, because this lady bears the secrets of life and death. Not really, I just want to find her. Because we have a ring. We can hand it back to her, right? I mean, the Hydra was right there. He probably ate the shiny thing because it was a fish or something. I mean, we should hand back the fish ring back, right? Exactly. Now, there's only one place I can't see her in, and that's this cave. We can't see in this cave because why? It's a giant cave. You kind of have to turn a corner to kind of go see in the cave. Now, at the bottom of this cave should be nothing. Oh. Oh, never mind. Apparently nothing. But I think we need to do a few things, in fact. Now, the Hydra won't respawn, actually. I would like to know that now. If you kill it, you killed it. And that's all with all Hydras, actually. If you kill it, well, just dies. We should probably go fight a Hydra in Ash Lake, shouldn't we? Get another Dragon Scale. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do Homewards. Yes, return to the bonfire without using a bone. Now, we want to trigger her. Now, to trigger her, we have to get a pendant with her name on it. Kind of, sort of, maybe. I don't know. I kind of believe that's what we need to do. It's either that or we just need to log in, log out. I don't know what one it is. So we're just going to do the way I'm going to presume it is. Since it's been a long time since I did this. I think I've only done this once, in fact. Actually, twice. Yeah, I've done it twice in my many years of playing this game. Mind you, last time I played this game is when this actually came out on PC. So let me have a look. Now, if things are true... Oh god, I don't want to be here actually, no. Being here is bad, because there's evil people here. I don't like evil people. There's an easier way to go to do this, and that is to go to Anno London, a non-existent bonfire there. But that shouldn't matter. We got Homewood. We can go wherever we want. Well, we can go back to where we last slept. Or took a nap. Or whatever you like to think of these bonfires as. I mean, what do we do? Do we just play at the ashes and pretend it's a giant sandcastle? Or do we just nap and pretend it's a giant pillow? Mind you, a very violent and hot pillow. But it might be, your thing. You might like hot pillows. If so, go stick your head in the oven. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? It's a nice hot pillow. So, what we need to do is go into the Duke's archives and go see if what I think is true. If not, we'll just go back to where that cave is. Yes, the Hydra. And see if anything's changed there. Because I think you just need to go in there and just kill something and bada boom, bada bing, it lives. Oh, it just appears anyway. So, we're going to see. The way we see this is one of two ways, actually. The one of two ways happens to be just going back into the Duke's archives. As you know, the Duke's archives, the people in there, have a habit of kidnapping people. If they don't like you, they'll kidnap you, and they'll perform test subjects and turn you into a giant octopus snake man. Actually, they look a bit like eels too, isn't there? Dear God. Has everything I've known in Japan been a lie? Everything I know regarding tentacles. Of octopuses. But no. Octopus people aren't the worst solution. It is eel people. Eel people is the reason why we must hate life. And hate everything purple. Or maybe blue. Or depending on how you like things. Depends if you're colorblind or not. I don't think blue affects colorblind people. But I don't know. A long time since I spoke to someone who's colorblind. So anyway, as I'm talking about colorblind people, we're going to fight some blue people. And these blue glass people, now, is what I think true? I don't know. I probably won't know for a little bit, actually. Oh god, we have to kill a few blue people, don't we? Yes, we do. To live in a world and a society where we'd have to go by day to be friended by blue people. Blue people, I tell you, are the bane of society, and we really need to work on immigration laws. I mean, what are we going to do with them, right? I mean, they're just here trying to shift me. Mind you, I am in their home intruding, but I shouldn't give them a reason to do that, right? I mean, blue people are quite strange, if you ask me. Now, hello, Shield Man, how you doing? I mean, you look a bit glassy today. I mean, it looks a bit sharpened. Yes, it is very sharp. Now, that armor actually is working out, actually, now that I've upgraded it. I mean, not half my health goes. It's just about a fifth of it that goes instead. That certainly is an improvement. Okay, we need to move before we get a giant lightning ball at the arse. Like that. Oh, God, you're buffed. How much damage are you going to do? Oh, god damn, you did a lot of health. But you need to stop that. Okay, it's just you we have to worry about. So, you, what do we have to worry about you right now? We have to worry about your giant arrows of death and destruction. Now, don't kill me, please. I want to be your friend. Come on, you want to be my friend? Friendship! Aha! And then it's a giant blue thing. Hello, blue thing. Oh, God, blue thing. No, no, blue thing. Okay, blue thing did. Oh, no! Oh, God. We lived! We lived! It's a miracle! The blue thing. It wanted to kill us, but it was just warning us. So it turns out it's not here. Alright, let's take a drink and just teleport. Alright, let's just switch weapon, and there we go, yes. So I now know that we just had to re-log into the game. Those things kind of happen, doesn't it? Just kill a serpent, we have giant heads that likes to float in the ocean, and then, well, take a nap and pass out. When you wake up, things happen. I mean, time does pass, mind you. That's what probably happens, in fact. Dear God, I solved it. Now, is there a way to go to the garden? No, there is not. The only place we can go is the Undead Parish. Okay, well, I'll meet you in the Cave of Wonders. So here we are, we're back in a nice waterfall place. It's actually rather peaceful now. I mean, just take in the atmosphere. Look at those massive cascading waters flowing down those rocks. Look at this giant pond right here. Dear God, it's a beautiful place, isn't it? Be a nice place to live out your life. I'm going to say that now. Like this person right here, who seems to die brutally. Ooh, knight armor. So that's another set of armor you can gain just by, well, one of the starting classes. It's quite good armor, actually. It's one of the best armors you can get. We're starting out. I mean, I'll show you it quick. If I just have a quick look at it. It's actually quite good. I mean, if you look at that, I mean, quite weighty, mind you. But it's quite decent if you compare it to the Brigand armor, for example. It's renownedly fantastic. The amount of armor you get from it is fantastic. Aside from the resistances of fire, electricity, and magic, it's, yeah. But that shouldn't really matter. I should also put my Ring of Wonder on. Oh, it is on. I'm just very, very fat and slow and heavy. More the metal I'm wearing. Remember, kids, gold is heavy. If you want to wear a set of gold armor and a giant shield of depleted uranium, then you've got to pay the consequences, which is giant balls of water. Now, there it is. So as you can see, there's a giant crystal golem. Now, sadly, there's two of these things, but sadly one of them cannot spawn. Why? Because an NPC friend of ours died at our own hands. Here's a rather saddening tale, which I'd rather not get into, but you can see this one's special. It's not blue. It's kind of like a gold one. Now, these creatures are an interesting one, this one in particular. Why do I say that? Oh, wow, that was a quick backstep, wasn't it? Now, we can't... Wow, you do hit like a truck. But luckily, you are now dead. And in you happens to be a lady. Hello, lady. How you doing? You look very fine and fancy. I mean, you're going to get your dress ready, here. I mean, are you into that type of thing? Do you like wet dresses? No, I can't have got a wet dress. I think my dress is better than yours. Mine's made of gold, and yours is not. Either way, let's have a look. You got a nice fancy hat. Got pointy ears. No, that's part of your hat, isn't it? Yes, it is, actually. Anyway, hello!
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulasil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulasil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, ancient sorceries of great destruction. I'm all for that.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
I'm starting to think, actually, maybe she wasn't a natural being. Maybe she was a hallucination of Frampt. He's implanted ideas into my brain, like that person with the red clothing. He knew Frampt. I think it's a giant conspiracy now to get me. I think they're trying to get me collect all these souls and saying, you know, you could go to do it all to kill Gwyn. Turns out, Gwyn's dead. He's been dead for ages, right? But it might turn out to be they just want to consume my soul instead. Dear God, I never thought of that. Maybe you have. Maybe these conniving gits have, you know, got a whole plan for me. So let's see if we can find its signature of her, and buy her nice lovely sorceries. Now we can see it right there, in fact. Now for this signature, you don't have to be human or anything like that. All you have to do is just know where she is, know her sign, which is that scribbling lighting right there. If you know how to translate that, then great for you, because I'm absolutely illiterate in their language. So hello, let's touch this ancient sign. And she should appear. Here she is. Hello. Let's put away my weapon. Hello, my lady. How you doing? Hopefully doing well. I'm here for some nice, wonderful miracles. I got some souls. Would you like some souls? Would you like an egg?
I am Dusk of Ulasil. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thine wishes.
You don't have to. I'm just here to say hi. I mean, you could tell me something about your homeworld. You don't have to pop a bell. She's royalty. Oh. So tell me about yourself.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken and banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth.
I'm glad you're happy. It'd be nice if you spoke English. Anyway, let's see what you can say.
The sorceries of Ulasil differ from the magic of thine age. It is difficult to explain. Ulasil's sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies?
I mean, of course. I mean, it is rather interesting, but I don't know anything about my soul. All I know is consume souls forever when it grows bigger. I don't like other things, if you know what I mean. Like Eggman on my head. Anyway, got anything else to say about your nice, lovely home world? I mean, I'd love to visit it sometime.
The sorcery.
No, she's just more talking about her spells and how we just all console. All we know is our own soul and draw power from our soul rather than the world around us. I mean, it's rather interesting if you think about it, but I'm not here to talk about that. We've got these nice, interesting things like Hidden Body, become invisible. Ah, now this is a good spell. Cast Light. That's the only thing in the game. There's 3 items in the entire game that cast light. This, the skull thing we had, and the sunlight magnet. We traded both of them out, so let's get the cast light, so just in case we need light, we got it. We got repair, so you no longer have to use a bonfire. You can just say, oh look, I'm now groping this thing severely. You know how it snaps in half? No, it won't. My hand is so moist, it acts like glue. I'm sorry, if your sweat in your hand is like, you're so sweaty and it acts like some type of sticky substance, you should go see a doctor. So let's go grab that. And you got Charmeleon, my most favourite spell in the entire game. I'm not gonna lie. I tell you this now, I could tell you so many stories, so many of them, about how long I just sat there and laughed at those who invaded me as I used this spell. I'll say what it says. Ancient sorcery from the lost lands of Ulasil, whatever she said. The plate of ancient lands that is probably distant away from here. Transform something into inconspicuous. A separate stealth spell from Hidden Body. A skilled sorcerer must be aware of his and her surrounded and of what objects are prime candidates for imitation. It is my favourite spell in the game, and I just hope I can show you the spell itself. It is a brilliant spell. If any of you out there got any videos of this, feel free, to, send them or whatever. But it's just absolutely amazing. Hopefully I am going to be able to show you what it's like to do it in this game, but it's just beautiful. And you got a hidden weapon that allows you to hide your weapon. So it's all illusionary spells. And I got an achievement. Wisdom of a Sage. One of the few achievements I did not pass over in a nice, lovely transfer from Windows Live to Dark Souls. And you Ivy Catalyst, which is a sorcery catalyst from the Lost Lands of Ulasil. Formed by an enchantment, white bark branches. The white bark boosts sorcery adjustment, but the sorceries of this lost land are gentle and not affected by intelligence. Are they affected by anything? Well, they are, just got very low scaling. I mean, that's fine and all. I'll take it as a collection item. So thank you very much. Goodbye.
If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I only wish to be of some genuine assistance. May the flames guide thee.
I mean, I just think you're an illusion, really. Something on my mind. I mean, discovering how to turn myself into a pot? A plant? It could be a complete ruse. It could be. I don't think it is, though. So what we want to go do is now we want to return to where we were before. We kind of jumped ahead and I forgot about the whole I need to disappear from the zone and come back in again. So now in the Duke's Archives, we want to go back to Anolondo and go back for the entrance again and kill some more blue people. I mean, blue people are great and all, but I just wonder, is there something different this time? Most likely not, and I'm completely doing this out of order and I've forgotten something. Most likely the case. But I'm going to go off prime instinct and memory and see what happens. My memory times are like chime in every now and then like spidey senses. My memory's been a bit off since I got this egg on my head, mind you. So let's go and just walk along, shall we? So here we are, all the way back up here. Now, the plan is to try and find something that's been stolen. After all, she was hidden in that, well, giant crystal golem. Now, they must have recalled one of the crystal golems back at one point, right? To say they stole something, to say they kidnapped something, right? That's the only thing that makes sense to me, personally. So, something around here must hold it. Must hold said person, or perhaps item, that one of these crystal golems, or perhaps one of these people, glassmen, have just walked over and be like, "Ooh, this is shiny, I'll keep this." I mean, you never know, really, until it happens. Ow! Oh, God! There goes half my health. We better come down here. Come on. Come on, you silver-like man. I mean, come to do any bit of a dance. I mean, will I have a bit of a warts with me? My warts involve a giant black stick. And you stabbing me one. No, 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 no. So let's pretend I didn't die right there, and nothing ever happened. I mean, that's a nice little thing of, you know, editing. Pretending that I didn't die. And that happiness happened, in the form of mass destruction to the blue people. The blue crystallized people, of course. Oh my God, it hit me straight in the face. You know, I hate those sorcerers. They are rather annoying, the one sharing their nice little dance with me. Won't let me grab their sticks. Hello, you're kind of buffed, aren't you? Yes, you are. Jabby stick! Aha, it worked, finally! I managed to catch someone off guard with my jabby stick. You know, I don't care much for you, goodbye. But I do care much about you. Hello, you're not that aggressive. You know, I like you quite a bit. You know, it's a shame that you have to die just like this, you know? Oh my God, no! No! Not like this, not again! Not again! I refuse to die like this! Not by one of you boo people, once again. Now, let's hide behind it, take a quick drink. Maybe, yeah, we'll keep it just one drink. Come on, come down here. Now that you have learnt your lesson, stop that. You need to stop what you're doing. Aha! Now that's what I came for. Have a look at it in a second. Let me kill this blue man first, and I'll tell you what it is. Bink! And bink. So, let's have a look at it right now. Nothing's gonna come up and go up to me and shiv me one. So we managed to get a broken pendant. Let's have a look at the broken pendant. So, half-broken stone pendant, a vine appears to originate from Usale. A powerful magic can be sensed from this ancient stone, yet men of its time can neither manipulate or sense its power, which has been a distant air consisting of reverence and nostalgia. So there's a piece of nostalgia to this giant stone on a piece of string, and we automatically presume it's from Usale. What happened to my thing? I don't know. Let's go equip it again. It should be there. There we go. So with a nice piece of silk, let's return home. And in fact, I will consult the ever so fine lady about this stone we have found. So we're back here once again for the third time. Now we want to go consult that lady about our issues with the thing, but it seems like she's not here. Oh. Well, I said had a bit of nostalgia. Now, the only piece of nostalgia that I know of is, well, where we rescued her. That's the only thing we know of Usalil. That's the first time we ever heard of it. And in fact, that's where we will go. We'll go to the point of where we first knew of this place, this magic. And it's got a resonance, but no man has ever been able to decipher where it does. There's a feeling of nostalgia. Now, the only thing of nostalgia I know is when we rescue that lady. And maybe then we can find out something about this gem. I mean, mystery, discovering it is the whole fun of things, really. Maybe we can learn something. Maybe we can. Hello, what's all this back here? Now this is interesting. Put away my stick. Hello? You look very interesting. There's a dead body right there. Wow. There's like a giant glow. Don't absorb me just yet. I want to examine his body. Oh. She was murdered. Oh, that's rather saddening. But there's a man's corpse. Why does a man have her clothing? It's either that or she was secretly a man the entire time. I mean, you never really know unless you look up a skirt or two. I'm not like that. I'm a chivalrous man. I don't go and invade people's privacies by looking up people's skirts. Not often, anyway. So let's have a look at these clothings before we go in there, shall we? Actually, no. No. Let's go through this thing, or have examine it. I mean, she went hollow and died, or shall I say he went hollow and died, and just died there, and then Portal was seen to resonate. Maybe it's some Ursil magic. Perhaps. Let's examine it.